What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Wonders Graphics tutorial for beginners, and in this video I'm beginning a series called the basics, where I'll cover all the basics you need to know as a beginner in Photoshop. So without wasting my time, let's begin the series. Okay, so in this video I will start with the text 2. We are going to look at text or how to write titles in Photoshop basically. So to write titles in Photoshop, you grab the text 2 and then you choose your font up here, you choose the star and then the size. You can also play with this alignment and all that. Okay, so I'll just choose a normal font. Let me choose I'll choose this simple font, and the size and everything I'll just leave it, and then you click here to open the typing space. Okay, you can change the color up here. If you want to change, you can change it later. So I'll just write something. Let me write Photoshop. Photoshop. Okay, so and then I'll release it. So this is my text. Okay, I can increase the size by pressing Ctrl+T to bring out free transform, and then I'll hold Alt to expand from the center. Okay, in all directions. Okay, I think this size is good for me. So I'm still on the text 2. Okay, so if I come up here, I can change the star, right? So I can pick bold. Okay, not every font has this. Some fonts don't have it, so just go with the one which has. So I can choose bold here, and then I can change the size here without using free transform. Okay, and then I can change the color here if I want. So let's say I want something like orange. I can do it here. Okay. And then let me introduce you to this bending, how to bend a text. Okay, you can wrap the text here. So when you click on that symbol, it'll open up like this. Then you select any of these. Okay, if you want to arc it, you select this one. Okay, you see what has happened. Okay, then you can adjust the arc, the bend. You can adjust the horizontal distortion, right? You can see this one is bringing something like perspective into it. Okay, and then vertically you can do this. You can cancel, and then you have lower arc. Okay, you see this one too, so you can play with this one too. We have upper arc, right? You can do with this too, and then there are lots. Okay, we have arc. Yeah, so this is also available. These are ways you can wrap the text. Let's say you want to wrap the text around something, or let's say you want to write something and then you curve it. You can do it over here. Okay, so I'm gonna cancel. I don't need this. Good. And then let me also show you this. You open the characters menu. Okay, this is normally depending on how you've set to Photoshop, you may have it, you don't have it. If you don't have it, go to window and then look for character. Okay, this is it. And then so here it's basically what is up here. They are mostly the same. Okay, we have the font here, we have the size. Okay, we have spacing. This is how you space words. Okay, this is used for spacing words. Suppose you have a sentence and you want to space words, this is where you do it. Okay, so you click where in the middle of where the space between two words, and then you come and change the size here. Okay, and then this is used to increase the height. Let me show you. Okay, so you can see the height is increasing, right? You can notice the height is increasing. So that is basically how. And then this is for increasing the width. Okay, the width. And then this is for paragraphing. Okay, if you write a lot of words, you can do so that you have the first letter to be bigger and then the other letters of the same weight to be smaller. And then here you can use it to space, or the letters the individual letters in the word. So let me show you. If I pick this, you can see what is happening. Let me show you. Okay, so you can use the space what the individual letters in a word. The other one, this one is used to space what the words, used to space words. This one is used to space what the letters. Okay, and then you can change the color here. You can do bold here. If the text, the font doesn't have bold, you may have an option here to enable bold. Okay, so you can see when I add this bold, it becomes much bigger. Okay, and then we have italics here. You can do it here. We have capital letters. That's if you want to make it bigger, all of them bigger. And then we have small capital letter, and then this is superscript, right? Superscript. That's if you want, let's say you're writing numbers and want to write index, you use this. Okay, and this is subscripts for base, and then underline is here, strike through, and then we have all these which you can change. Okay, cool. And let me also show you glyphs. Suppose you want to add a symbol. When I started using Photoshop, I didn't know this, so sometimes I have to go and copy the symbol from the web and then come and paste it because I didn't have the shortcut on the keyboard too, and it was hard. Okay, so if you want to write symbols, go to window and enable what glyphs. So you have a lot of symbols here. Okay, you can change the origin here. You can pick an origin. If you pick Greek, you have Greek symbols. Okay, so that you just select one. If you want emojis too, you can select what emojis. You can see I've enabled or I've used some up here. Okay, you can select what emojis, and then you paste them. Right, if you click, if you need it, you just double click like this, and then it will come up here. Okay, so you can just, if you open the typing tool and you double click, it will pop up over there. So that's basically how you use it if you want to use symbols. Okay, this is where you get it, glyphs. Okay, so let me also show you how to, let's say, apply stroking to the text. So you right click on the text layer, go to what blend options. Okay, so this is the blend layer star menu. So from here you go to a stroke. You can stroke the text here, and then I can increase the size. It is inside, I will take it to what outside, and then I can increase the size or center. Good, something like this. Okay, you can do this. Yeah, so let me change the color. Let's say I want a color like this color. Okay, cool. So something like this, right? Yeah, and then this is the opacity, and you can change the blend mode. Okay, so now what I just want to do something simple, like I just want to make the text transparent. So I'll come to this side, I will decrease the fill and then leave the opacity. If I decrease the opacity, everything will decrease. But if I decrease the fill, it will only take away the color, leaving the stroke. So let me show you. Okay, so you can see. Good. So that is how. So now the text is transparent. Okay, so basically that is that. So that's how you use the text to. If you want to create a very uniform curve, you want to bend the text in a uniform manner, there is a way you do it. Let me show you that one. So for that one, you use what? The ellipse tool, and then you draw a shape, okay, or a path. Let me just leave it to your shape. You draw a uniform shape. Hold shift to draw a uniform shape. Okay, leave it. Good. So this is the shape, and then I'll pick the text tool, and then I'll come closer to what? The edge of what? The shape. You see that when you head closer to the edge, it tends to what? An eye which has something passing through it. Meaning that you want to write on what? On this path. Okay, so if I click here, okay, cool. So you can see it has what? Opened a typing space for me around the shape. Okay, so I'll clean this and then type Adobe Photoshop. Good. So you can see it's going around the text. If I keep typing, it's going to go around the text and the path in a uniform manner. You understand? Good. good. So that's how you want to bend the text in a custom way. This is how you do it. This one is very good because in this one you have much control, much other than the first method I showed you. Okay, in this method you have more control. Okay, you have more control. So you can shift. You can push the text if you want. You can push it. You can. Okay. Good. So this is it. This is it. You can see. You can push the text. Okay. You can push the text to anywhere you want, and then it will keep on tracing the path. Okay. So let me put it in the middle like this, and then so when you are done, let's say I'm done and I just need the text, you just hide the shape, or you can just delete the shape if you don't need the shape at all, and then you just needed the path for the text. After that you delete the shape or you hide the shape, and then you have your text. Okay, cool. So that is that. And then let me also show you how you will center a text to the center. Let's say you want the text to be in the center of the canvas. Let me also show you how you will do that. Okay, so let me delete these two layers. So I want to show you how you center text. Okay, so let me also show you how you center a text to the, if you want to put this text in the center of the canvas. So what you do is that you first unlock your background and then hold Control, click on the background thumbnail. Okay, you can see that the background is selected. You can also do the same by using the rectangular marquee tool. Okay, cool. And then go back and select the text layer, and then head to layer, go towards align. Depending on the version you're using, you may find align or align layer to selection. Okay, so if you go to align layer to selection, then select vertical center. This one will center it vertically. Okay, and then I want to center it horizontally too, so I'll go back there again, layer, align selection, and then horizontal centers. Cool. So now the text is directly in the middle of the canvas. Okay, so this is basically how you use the text. Thanks for watching. Stick around for the next episode of this series, which is coming up very soon. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up and then subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.